future AI practitioners. Wisdom Bird here, and today we're diving headfirst into one of the coolest services in the AWS AI ecosystem that's definitely going to show up on your AIF-C01 exam, Amazon Bedrock Agent. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another AI service? How many chatbots does one cloud need? But hold on to your keyboards, because Bedrock Agent isn't just another chatbot. This thing is like giving your traditional chatbot a PhD, a business degree, and a personal assistant. Today, we're covering everything you need to know for your AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam. From the fundamentals to those tricky exam scenarios that'll make you go, aha! So grab your favorite caffeinated beverage, because we're about to turn you into a Bedrock Agent expert. All right, let's start with the basics, because I love a good foundation. Pun totally intended. Amazon Bedrock Agent is what happens when you take a foundation model like Claude or Llama 2, give it access to your company's data, and teach it how to actually do things instead of just talk about things. It's like the difference between having a really smart friend who gives great advice versus a smart friend who gives great advice and calls the pizza place for you. Traditional chatbots versus Bedrock agents, the smackdown. Picture this. You want to check your Amazon refund status. Traditional chatbot. Please select from these 47 menu options. Verify your identity 3 times. Wait for a human agent. Explain your issue again, and maybe we'll get you an answer sometime before the heat death of the universe. Bedrock Agent. Let me check that for you. Hypesly. Your refund of $42.99 was processed yesterday and should appear in your account within 3 to 5 business days. Would you like me to set a reminder? See the difference? The traditional chatbot follows a script like a really polite robot. Bedrock Agent actually understands your intent, retrieves the right information from your databases, S3 buckets, and APIs, and gives you a crisp, actionable answer. Key features that make it awesome. Low-code, no-code solution. You don't need to be a coding wizard. You can configure it right through the AWS console, kind of like setting up your smart home devices. Knowledge base integration. It connects to your enterprise data faster than you can say, where did I put that policy document? Action execution. This is the game changer. It can actually call APIs and fetch real-time data. Your agent can book appointments, process orders, update records. It's like having a digital employee. Multi-model support. Choose your fighter. Claude for conversations, Llama for specific tasks, or whatever foundation model fits your vibe. Zero infrastructure management. AWS handles all the heavy lifting. You focus on building. They focus on scaling and keeping the lights on. For your exam, lock in this golden phrase. Bedrock agents don't just chat, they act. All right, time to get our hands dirty. Building a Bedrock agent is easier than assembling IKEA furniture and way more rewarding. The 5-step agent creation process. Step 1, choose your foundation model. This is like picking your AI's personality. Want something conversational and nuanced? Go with Claude. Need a model that's task-focused and efficient? Llama 2 might be your best friend. Creating blogs, product descriptions, or marketing emails? Jurassic 2 is your content machine. What the exam wants you to remember. Claude, customer service, reasoning, natural dialogue. Llama 2, structured tasks, focused interactions. Jurassic 2, content creation and writing heavy use cases. Step 2, define clear instructions. This is where you give your agent its mission. Example, you are an IT support bot that helps employees with password resets, software installations, and troubleshooting network issues. Be specific. Vague instructions equals confused agents equals wrong answers. Step 3, connect knowledge bases. This is where the magic of RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, kicks in. Connect sources like Amazon S3, policies, manuals, FAQs, databases, internal documentation. Now your agent can look things up before answering, making responses accurate, current, and context-rich. Step 4, add action groups. This gives your agent superpowers. Define real-world actions using Open API specifications, AWS Lambda functions. Your agent can now query databases, call APIs like inventory or CRM systems, process payments, update customer records, send notifications or emails. This is where Bedrock Agent goes from chatbot to digital coworker. Step 5, deploy and test. Hit that deploy button and let your creation go live. Then, test it in the AWS console. Throw curveball questions. Refine the instructions or actions. Rinse and repeat. Pro exam tip. Know what these terms mean because they will show up. IAM roles. Define what resources the agent can access. Memory enables session summarization and continuity. Guardrails. Apply safety filters to responses. Multi-agent collaboration. Agents can work together for complex workflows. Master these 5 steps, and you're not just passing a question, you're proving you can build real-world AI solutions with Bedrock agents. Now for the really cool part. Let's peek under the hood and see how this magic actually happens. This workflow is definitely going to be on your exam, so pay close attention. The 8-step Bedrock Agent workflow. Step 1, user prompt. A user asks something simple like, "Where is my refund status?" Step 2, agent analysis. The agent goes full Sherlock Holmes. It analyzes the user prompt, conversation history if memory is enabled, available actions, APIs or lambdas, linked knowledge bases, instructions defined during setup. It's figuring out what tools it has and what needs to happen. Step 3, foundation model interaction. All that juicy context gets sent to your chosen foundation model. Let's say Claude. Claude doesn't just answer, it strategizes. Step 4, guardrail filtering, optional but recommended. Before the model moves forward, AWS runs safety checks on the input. Inappropriate content, security red flags, policy violations. Think of it like an AI bouncer. No shady stuff gets in. Step 5, chain of thought execution. This is where the real brains come in. The model plans the steps like this. 1, check the refund policy from knowledge base. 2, call the payment API. 3, cross-reference with shipping database. 4, format the final response clearly. It's not just thinking, it's thinking in steps. Step 6, result generation. The agent performs the actions, pulls in all necessary data, and generates a draft response. Step 7, foundation model interaction, second pass. That draft goes back to the model for polish. It cleans it up, adds clarity, and makes sure the tone is just right. This is the model being its own editor. Step 8, final guardrail filtering. One last safety check before it talks to the user. Double-checked and ready to ship. Exam alert. If you see keywords like chain of thoughts, multi-step task automation, reducing human agent work, you're 100% looking at a Bedrock agent scenario. Learn this flow cold and you'll cruise through at least 2-3 questions on the exam. Let's talk about where Amazon Bedrock Agent really shines in the real world and where you're almost guaranteed to see it show up on the AIF-C01 exam. Top use cases. Customer support automation. Bedrock agents can handle FAQs without human intervention, troubleshoot common issues, route complex problems to the right human agent. Exam tip. When you see phrases like reducing response times or improving customer experience, Bedrock Agent is a strong contender. IT help desk revolution. Think about all the repetitive IT tasks, password resets, software installation guidance, network troubleshooting, equipment requests, exam clue. Automating repetitive tasks is a major Bedrock Agent signal. E-commerce powerhouse. Online retailers love automation. Bedrock agents can provide order tracking and status updates, recommend products based on past purchases, process returns and exchanges, perform inventory checks. Exam signal. If a scenario mentions order processing or handling thousands of customer requests, it's pointing to Bedrock Agent. Enterprise workflow automation. Inside large organizations, Bedrock Agent handles document processing and approvals, data entry and validation, report generation, compliance checking. These aren't just time savers, they're productivity boosters. What to watch for on the exam. The AIF-C01 is packed with scenario-based questions, so keep your radar up for trigger phrases like automate a set of steps, chain of thoughts, reduce manual work, handle thousands of repetitive tasks, improve customer interactions, connect to APIs and data sources. When you see these, the correct answer is almost always Bedrock Agent. Red flag answers. Be cautious of choices like creating a foundation model from scratch, using a basic chatbot with no data access. If the scenario calls for automation, multi-step task handling, or real-time API interaction, then Bedrock Agent is the star of the show. This is one of the most exam-tested services in the AI practitioner path. Time to level up. Let's talk about the advanced features of Amazon Bedrock Agent, the ones that truly separate the pros from the beginners. Knowledge bases, your agent's brain extension. Knowledge bases use RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, to make your agent smarter and more context-aware. With it, your agent can access internal company documents and policies, product manuals and FAQs, real-time data from databases, even external knowledge sources. Exam tip: RAG is a big topic. Always associate it with retrieving relevant context before responding. If a question mentions up-to-date information or document-based answers, think RAG and knowledge bases. Guardrails, your AI safety net. Amazon Bedrock Guardrails are like having a 24/7 legal and ethics advisor for your agent. They offer content filtering, blocks harmful, toxic, or inappropriate language. Topic restrictions, keeps conversations on brand and avoids risky areas. PII protection, automatically detects and masks personally identifiable information. Contextual grounding, reduces hallucinations by tying responses to trusted sources. Automated reasoning, uses logic to fact-check answers. Exam gold, guardrails tie directly to ethical AI practices. Expect questions about safety, privacy, and regulatory compliance. Multi-agent collaboration, the AI dream team. Now we're entering elite territory. Bedrock lets you create teams of agents that specialize in different functions. A supervisor agent coordinates the workflow. Sales agents handle quotes and promotions. Support agents troubleshoot technical issues. All agents collaborate seamlessly, handing off tasks like a well-oiled machine. This setup is powerful for large enterprises with complex workflows. Memory and session management. Ever repeated yourself to a chatbot? Not anymore. Bedrock agents can maintain short-term and long-term memory, meaning they remember previous messages during a session, carry context across multiple sessions, personalize conversations based on history. It's like going from a call center script to a smart, attentive assistant who actually listens. With these advanced features, you're no longer just deploying chatbots, you're designing enterprise-grade AI systems. And that, my friends, is what AWS wants to see on your AIF-C01 exam. All right, exam warriors, let's lock in what you need to absolutely crush the AIF-C01. Must-know exam topics for Bedrock Agent 1. Differences from traditional chatbots. Bedrock agents understand intent and take action. Traditional bots just follow predefined scripts. 2. Integration capabilities. APIs via OpenAPI specs. Lambda functions for back-end logic. Knowledge bases using RAG for context-driven answers. 3. Workflow mastery. Be solid on the 8-step agent workflow, from user prompt to final guardrail filtering. 4. Use case identification. Look for keywords like automate, multi-step, thousands of requests, reduce manual effort. 5. Responsible AI practices. Guardrails equals safety, security, and ethical AI. Expect questions on content filtering, PII protection, and hallucination reduction. 6. Cost and scalability benefits. No infrastructure to manage, scales on demand, ideal for enterprises with variable workloads. Sample exam question. A large retailer receives thousands of customer support inquiries daily. They want to reduce response times while maintaining high-quality customer service. Which AWS service would best help them automate repetitive inquiries while still handling complex multi-step workflows? A. Amazon Lex for basic chatbot functionality. B. Amazon Bedrock Agent for intelligent task automation. C. Amazon SageMaker for custom model training. D. Amazon Comprehend for sentiment analysis. Answer why? The keywords are thousands of inquiries, reduce response times, and multi-step workflows, all pointing to Bedrock Agent. Study strategy. Focus on automation and orchestration capabilities. Drill into RAG and knowledge base integration. Understand how and when to implement guardrails. Practice reading scenarios and identifying the best fit service. You're not just memorizing services. You're learning how to architect smart, scalable AI solutions on AWS, Now go ace that exam like the future AI leader you are. Just like that, we've taken you from Bedrock Agent curious to Bedrock Agent confident. Look at the ground we've covered in this power-packed session. Decoded what makes Bedrock Agent a total game changer. Spoiler alert, it actually does stuff. Blueprinted the 5-step build process, your new AI North Star. Dissected the 8-step workflow, pure exam gold, folks. Cracked the code on real-world use cases and those sneaky scenario traps. Unlocked the advanced arsenal. Think guardrails, RAG-powered knowledge bases, and multi-agent teamwork. Your exam's superpower mantra. When you see keywords like automate workflows, reduce manual effort, multi-step AI tasks, your brain should instantly shout, Bedrock Agent! Homework magic time. Here's your challenge question. A company needs an AI system that can handle customer inquiries, access multiple internal databases, call external APIs, and enforce strict security policies. Which AWS service fits the bill? Drop your answer in the comments, but don't stop there. Walk me through your thought process. I want to see how your AI brain breaks it down like the certified pro you're becoming. Final wisdom drop. Every AWS expert you look up to, they started exactly where you are, curious, motivated, and just bold enough to believe they could figure it out. You're not just learning services. You're laying the foundation of a career in the most dynamic, game-changing field in tech. So keep that curiosity burning, keep showing up, and remember, in the world of AI and cloud computing, the only constant is mind-blowing innovation. This is Wisdom Bird, your AI study buddy, signing off with one final truth. You've absolutely got this. All right, folks, that's it for today. If you enjoy Wisdom Bird Talks Tech, don't forget to like, bookmark, and share. Your triple support is the biggest motivation for Wisdom Bird to keep going. Got a tech topic you want to hear about? Drop it in the comments. Wisdom Bird will cover it next time. See you in the next episode, where we'll keep chatting tech, talking people, and exploring the human warmth behind AI. I'm Wisdom Bird, the super smart bird flying with you on this tech journey.